Hi, everyone. My name is Janila Grown. I am a Gold Ambassador, and I'm here with Lisa Richardson, who is a Senior Gold Ambassador. And we are excited to bring to you a basic ambassador training. Our goal for this half hour of time we want to spend with you is to give you a really solid foundation on where to start. I'm going to be dealing with some things that are functional, and Lisa's going to work with you on some things that are technical. The first thing that I want you to be able to know how to do is to use your products. And so that means you're going to need to know what you have and who to ask, because you're not going to know things off the cuff immediately. So the first thing is, don't be afraid to ask questions. Your upline knows these products, and if they can't find the answer to your question, they do know who can answer your question. So for instance, if you start with a triplex combo, you're going to need to work out to understand when is the best time to take your Slim. If you're using Slim HC, the best time is going to be 30 minutes before a meal. If you're using the XOS prebiotic formula, you can take it first thing in the morning. It can be in the afternoon. You have a wide variety of opportunities. The earlier in the day that you take it, the longer the benefit you're going to get. Today, instead of having coffee at 4 o'clock on this rainy, cold, dark day, I had a second pink drink. My first one did me well for the day, and I had a choice. Do I want a coffee or do I want something else? I chose a more natural pick-me-up. But if that's the only pink drink I had, then my body's not going to get the best benefits. Things like that are really helpful to know and for you to ask those questions. If you are using the probiotic, you want to take that at bed last thing before you're putting more food into your stomach. Little things along those lines. Do some research, ask some questions, know what you're taking and why. Biggest thing is, don't be afraid to ask questions, especially since you're listening to this, you have an interest in building a business, which means you're going to talk to other people and share with them. You don't ever want to give someone bad information when you could just go find the better information because you want to help them the best that you can. So know how to use your products and be consistent. Another reason why I say with know how to use your products is because you want to be an example. That doesn't mean that you have to use all of the products that we offer, because I would love for you to not need all of the products that we offer. People that need Nerve, that's because they are in pain. Wouldn't it be great if you didn't need Nerve, but you do want to know about it? So don't give people bad information, but know what you have and then be a good example for yourself with being consistent and using your products the right way. The second thing I want to make sure you're doing is to be in a three-way chat with your ambassador or your upline, and to start three-way chats with new customers or potentials or friends that just have questions. This helps you in many ways. One, it means that whoever can answer their question the fastest, they get their question answered. So if you have a day job that doesn't allow you to send text messages, perhaps the other person will have a pocket of time where they are available. It also helps in the fact that once I just said it, but I'll say it again, you don't have to know all the answers because someone else may know and they can step in. And the third thing is what we call third-party validation. It may seem crazy town to you, but sometimes we will hold up a blouse, in the same blouse in two different colors, to a complete stranger and say, which one of these looks better on me? And if they say the blue one, even if pink is your favorite color, you buy the blue one because stranger next to you said the blue one is great. That's third-party validation, especially if someone is super close to you or family. It's kind of like Jesus coming to his hometown. Not always welcome right away, but a stranger can share their experience, their story, their knowledge, and it validates what you are saying. Doesn't make what you're saying less valuable, but it is really helpful to have another opinion and another voice. So be in a three-way chat with your ambassador or your upline. The third thing I want you to do is I want you to set personal goals for yourself. And this is really important. Not only do I want you to set them, I want you to write them down. Because when you write them down, then it becomes something more physical that you have committed yourself to. And after you write them down, I want you to think through how you're going to make them happen. There's a saying that was on my phone for a really long time. A goal without a plan is just a wish. When you write it down, you make a wish into a goal and you set a plan. Another thing I want you to do is be realistic and be honest about your goals. If you're already working 2 full-time jobs, you are not going to very realistically be able to do a full-time Plexus well. And I want you to set yourself up for success, all of us. So if you say, I've got 15 hours a week, look at where that time is going to be, write it down, make it happen. Show up like you're punching in a clock. But if you have half an hour a day, then use that half an hour a day. If you have an hour 3 days a week, use the hour 3 days a week to reach out to people and make new connections. So be realistic and be honest. The other part of setting personal goals for yourself is I want you to run your own race. And this is a part where we get tripped up. We set our goals. We think this is what I can do. We set our minds and we get to doing, but then we look at someone else who may get a promotion or who may seem to be welcoming more people and we get distracted. So keep the blinders on like you are a horse on a track and run your own race. Your upline will know, your friends will know, and they can help hold you accountable to you focusing on your goal. And your timeline, time schedule, whatever you decide to put forth is what you will be able to get out of it. The fourth thing I want to tell you about is what I call the top 3 sharing rules. The first, why I say sharing is because I want you to share, not sell. Selling something to someone is pushing something off on them that they don't need, don't want, and will have no value in. One, all of our products can benefit someone. Every single person benefits from an amazing vitamin. Every single person benefits from gut health. So we already know that we offer value. But at the same time, if a person's not ready, don't push off a bottle on them that's just going to sit there and not get opened, because that's going to frustrate them. And honestly, it's going to frustrate you when you go to check up on them and they're like, yeah, I never opened that. Because that means that you sold something to them and you didn't share with them something that they understood, wanted, desired, and realized that they needed. So share, don't sell. A lot of times that comes very organically in listening and paying attention when you're having conversations with people and they talk about, the plantar fasciitis that they have struggled with for 3 years, and they'll just put it out there and you can say, I do know something that can help with that. That's sharing, because you're sharing a solution to their problem, versus selling, comes across as, you don't know that you need what I got, but I'm going to help you understand that you at least need it on your cabinet. That's not what we're going for. The other thing I want you to do is be vulnerable and personal. There is a time to be concrete and to say, these are the ingredients. And that typically comes in answering your questions. But people connect with a story that's authentic and personal, which equals being vulnerable. So in whatever way that these products have helped you, that's what you need to share. If it is, like say for me personally, the Vital Biome has made a huge difference in my anxiety level and my thought processes. That's very vulnerable to share that. Now the stigma towards that is going away. But 5 years ago, you didn't talk about the fact that you were on an antidepressant. These days, we're all like, I gotta get my happy pills, refilled at the pharmacy, and people talk about it real openly. But you could say, I found a natural way that allowed me to step back, because that happy pill also made my mouth dry all the time, which was miserable. Those are things you can share that are true and vulnerable, and people connect with that. So when you are sharing in person, in conversation or in text, or even more so if you're talking on Facebook, because that is an important aspect of sharing. If you can share it in a story, shared in an experience. And it doesn't always have to be just your own. That's, a lot of people do like Testimony Tuesdays, and you see things pop up, or share someone else's story. I always try to just share stories from people that I know, or if I see some remarkable story on another page, I'm that annoying ambassador that will message, I'll message Lisa and say, hey, do you know that person that you just posted their story? Because I would love at least 1 to 2 degrees of separation, and not just, I found it on a big page, because I feel like it gives me more credibility when someone says, is that true? And I can say, yes, that's my friend Lisa's friend. No, I've not talked to her, but I trust Lisa. So that's something to keep in mind in sharing with stories. And the other thing that's really important when you're sharing in a public format, so this is your Instagram, this is Facebook, if you're a Twitter person, which clearly the look on my face is I'm really not, but if that's your jam, I want you to be compliant. And by compliant, I mean legal. And so that's not making any medical claims. And there's a really easy way to think through if you are being compliant, and that's this question: does this sound medical? If it sounds like something a doctor may write down on a prescription pad, it is not the right word to be using. For instance, arthritis, medical word. Joint pain, not a medical word. Migraines, medical word. Severe headaches, not, or severe head pain, I think. Headaches probably would be teetering on the line. So Plexus has a big thing with compliance, see, because we want to be a reputable company of high integrity, which is one of the reasons I'm on board, because I strive to be a person of very high integrity. So we want you to do the same. When you put something out like this will solve your eczema, this will solve your migraines, this will solve your anxiety and depression, that's making a medical claim. Even if you said it's possible that, there's just no need to dance on that line when there are other words you can use. If I am ever in doubt, I don't post, or I'll send it to someone else and say, do you think this is compliant? Is this too gray? Because I want to err on always the side of being compliant. And you will receive an email if you send something out. Lisa's all like, I have gotten the emails that even, I think she got an email recently for something that went back several years ago. And she's like, I didn't know that was still there. And she had to go dig it up and take care of it. But she did, because she also works to be serving people from a place of high integrity. So I want you to make sure that you're sharing, not selling. I want you to be vulnerable and personal, and I want you to be compliant. And if you have any hesitations or questions, I want you to ask. And then I want to wrap up this little segment, and it kind of feeds into what Lisa's going to share as well. You can have all of this information, but if you don't talk to people, this information will do you no good. You will have gone to a training, you will feel better about yourself, but you will have helped no one. So you have to talk to people. In Plexus lingo, we call that IPA, income producing activity, where you are actively sharing with people about products and reaching out. So I want you to do that. And also keep in mind that a little over a long time adds up to a lot, but nothing over a long time just adds up to nothing. That's nothing for your business, but more importantly, it's nothing for the number of people that you have helped. So these are some functional things that I wanted to share as you get started. Lisa's going to take us to some technical things so that you can work as efficiently as possible.
Okay, that was so great, Janelle. I want to go over, and I'm going to share my screen, and I want to show you my website. Can you see my pretty website? We call our websites replicated websites because we all have the same website. I have the same website as the top ambassadors, top earners in the company, so everyone is the same. So our websites have come such a long way, and our technology has grown, and I'm so proud that we're running so smoothly. So this is where our customers come. Our customers come to this page. They can shop right here. They can subscribe in one of the ways to purchase products. We have retail, we have preferred, which is a subscription, and then we have what is really the smartest way, which is wholesale, and that is when they enroll as an ambassador. And that is right over here on the right. You see that opening up? That's enroll as an ambassador. Now, we do have all of this mobile, and our website works well on our mobile site. So you just go into your browser on your phone, go to Safari or whatever browser that you use, type your website in, and it works really very similarly. So enroll as an ambassador. They would click there and then really just follow the prompts just like you did. Now, what I like to do when I'm signing a new ambassador, and really even customers as well, is I like to do it for them. Sometimes I will get a Zoom link like this, and if you need to borrow a Zoom link, just ask one of us. Send them the link. You can have the link. You can share the screen. Just did this with a new ambassador recently, and she wanted to watch what I was doing as I was signing her up, and what a great teaching moment. So, but if you don't do that, still it's a great thing to do to help them get. I've got to move this little box. Click Get Started. I can't, my little box is in the way. Get started, and then you start with their basic information. And so on their basic information, their name, I have an ambassador. Always give people your ambassador number. I have mine committed to memory, and I tell them when it gets to the part for ambassador, just in case my name's not there, here's my ambassador number. And that way you don't have to go through the problem of, oh, I didn't get the email, or oh, showing up in my virtual office. They will have double checked that. So I can't actually click through all of that, but if they already have an account, say they were your customer and they decided it was the smarter thing to do to purchase wholesale, and they already have an account, they will click right there, sign into that account that they already had, and again, follow the prompts. Now I'm going to log in. Right here, there's that little bobblehead. It says sign in. And I'm going to sign in right there. And we sign in with our email address and whatever password that you established. And then I click sign in. And what is going to come up is what is called my dashboard. Oh, no, wait a minute. It is going to come up as soon as I get to it. It says right here at the top right, virtual office, and then I will get to my dashboard. So we sign in, and then we go to our virtual office. You'll hear some of us that have been around a while refer to it as the back office. So it's the back office, the virtual office. Virtual office is the newer lingo, but I don't want you confused. So here we are in the virtual office, and here is my dashboard. This shows that my subscription is on. So these are the products that I want to come every month. I can log in, I can change it, I can tweak it, and you can do all of that there. Right here is my personal volume, and we are paid commission on our personal volume. Anything over 100 in PV, we earn 15% commission on. And we have and I'll show this to you in our team page, we have a video that explains our compensation plan. But right here, see, I'm already earning commission. Here, and if I click there, it will pull up my customers at the bottom. Right here is points and rank. And this is when you're team building, when you're getting your own little tribe of people and you have 3 people and you've hit that first rank and you're a silver ambassador, you will start earning points and your rank will show. And any new ambassadors that join anywhere in your downline will show up here. Right now, we are signing some new people to my team this weekend. So that number there will be changing. I want to show you over here on the left-hand side. Okay, it's my business, but I want to show you Training Center. On the Training Center, we have a resource library. And in this resource library is anything that you want to know. Information on our brand new Plexus Whey Protein Lean, which is fabulous. So it comes in chocolate and in vanilla. And so there's information on lean, sharing tips, hunger control, an opportunity presentation, just on and on. And y'all, I have some new friends that I met in Miami, Spanish speaking, and we have all of these Spanish resources. And I was so thrilled to find that the company has given us those. And then Joyome, my all-time favorite skincare, all kinds of information on Joyome here. Get in there and play around and see what's back there. The comp plan, more and more. And I mean, it's just full. It's just full. You have a rainy day, get in there and play around. I want to show you this. This is what we call our Rank Up Roadmap. So if you're watching this, you are likely new or ready to get started with your business, and you are going to be working on becoming a silver ambassador. And here are all the ranks: silver, gold, senior gold, ruby, and so on. So if you're working on becoming silver, the first rank, you click there, watch the video, and do each one of these prompts. I love this one, this discover your strengths. This is all about personalities. So do this, complete that little personality inventory, and it helps you so much, really just to know where your strengths are and then how to talk to other people. And you'll start, once you've done this a while, Janelle and I, we can get to talking to people and go, oh, you know, I think they're kind of yellow. That means they're very caring. You know, oh, they're green. You know, green people are really like ingredients and knowledge and research. And you'll know how to talk to people within the personality types. Success on demand, y'all, Plexus pays what I understand, a great deal of money for this. This is so much personal development. And I'm going to tell you the biggest part of my journey has been personal development and my growth. So all kinds, there are books, there's leadership, there's videos, and John Maxwell, he's wonderful. So anyway, get in there, look around. Let me get out of that. And, oh, oops, I think I messed up. Oh, no, I didn't. And then sharing Plexus. Do want to show you this. You can click right here and you will get a link. And I'm not going to spend much time here, but I want you to see this. If I wanted to share about a product and, okay, right here. And I wanted to do a post, I could click right here on share, and this, and I could show you in more detail. I'm giving you the quick. I could share that. I could click, and I could put some personal words with that and hit post. And I've done a very professional, compliant post. But I always, always, always like to add some of my own verbiage with it. So that is a little quick tutorial on that. Janelle, can you think of anything that I didn't quite hit? I do know what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show this. Okay, with Joyome being our new skincare line, you have your very, very own Joyome link. So if you go to plexusworldwide.com, and then my website is my name, Lisa Richardson, and I go / Joyome. Oh, y'all watch this. This is magic. It's real magic. And I click. So see what I did there? I put Joyome after my website. It gives me a Joyome specific website. And it is full of information. And if you'll look at the very top, you see LR, Lisa Richardson, and my phone number. So if someone's asking me about Joyome, I can put the link in like that, copy and paste it to them, and this is full of information. And then when they click shop, it goes right to you. So wonderful tool, and that's a neat little trick. I want to also now show you in Facebook, we have a team page, and our team page is called the Diamond Express. And we have a leadership team. Janelle and I are both on the leadership team, but there's a handful of us who we do the leading on this page, and we meet, we do calls together, we plan out the months, and even months in advance for the Diamond Express team. You are on the Diamond Express team. At the top of our team is Heather Othout and Linda Masteller, and we are all in their downline. So what if I wanted to find out something about ProBio 5? Look over here on the left-hand side that says search. I can type in ProBio 5 and do a click, and watch this magic. All kinds of information comes up about ProBio 5. So you can look around. We have cheat sheets, we have posts, we have information. But you can do that on anything, compensation plan, how to share, and you can search right there. Let me show you over here, and I love this new popular topics. Watch this. Oh, you're going to love this. So here's our topics, and I can just click one. So Joyum. I want to learn some more about Joyum. I want to see what the team is saying. And everything there is about Joyum. So building my business, click here. That's any posts we've done. Product knowledge. And we do little tags on these. And so they will all come up. Anything product knowledge. You just want to spend a day looking at product knowledge. On your lunch hour, you're brown bagging it. And you want to look at product knowledge. There it is. Y'all, this is our page. This is our team page. And it's for everyone. If you have a question, this is the place to ask. If you want to recognize someone who's done a good job, a first customer, a first ambassador, someone new to our team, this is the place to do it. Don't be a creeper. Don't just creep around on this page. Get in there and interact and be part of the team. We love that. We work hard on this page, and we love to have the interaction. So, here earlier today, Becky asked a question, and we all came in and we answered. Janelle, can you think of anything that I haven't covered on our team page? Oh, I do not. See, I ask you a question and then I answer it. What is up with me? At the top of the page. I'm so silly. These are announcements. If you click on the announcements, you will see team announcements for the month. What to do when you sign a new ambassador. This was a special message from Heather, our precious Heather. And then this is a contest, and this is right here a great place to tag someone new. And this is a welcome from Heather. So any new ambassador or wholesale member. And then here we have our compensation plan, because that is asked of us so much. How do we get paid? So we went ahead and added it in announcements. So I think that is all that I have. Now, Janelle, I'm going to ask you, is there anything that I didn't cover?
Has asking me jogged your memory for anything
else? No, nothing else.
I really covered all the things that we want to cover right now. Of course, a quick reminder that this is not meant to be comprehensive, but it is just meant to give you a really basic, strong foundation. And this gets you set on that sort of track. Don't forget to ask questions when you need to. Seek out those answers, and we will help you. We are a team, and we have a really wonderful, one plexus mentality, not just within the entire company, but really very much so among the Diamond Express. We're proud of y'all for putting in the time to listen and learn from this video, and we know that it will help you and that you will find it valuable.
Yes, and we will have this in those announcements, and be sure to tag any new ambassadors on this video. So, it's been a good night. It's been a good training. Janelle, I always enjoy training with you.
You too. Everyone go and be a blessing.
Good night.